Hey everybody, this is Dan Phelps with Learning to Smoke, and today I'm teaming up with the good folks at Cowboy Charcoal, and I'm going to use some Cowboy Brand all-natural hardwood briquettes here to cook up some chicken bacon ranch sliders. And so this is a hit in my household. My kids, my wife, they all love this. It's a pretty simple dish to put together, especially if you're short on time. So what we're using here is, obviously, it's in the name, chicken, bacon, and ranch. So we're using chicken thighs, which we have set right here. We're gonna season these up and then throw them on the grill. But first, what we're gonna do is take our bacon and we're gonna throw them here in this cast iron skillet. And so this recipe calls for about 10 strips. Cook extras if you want to have snacks. I don't judge. Judge-free zone here. Love that sizzle. While we wait for that, what I'm gonna do now is season up these chicken thighs. I'm gonna use the Chick Fest here for my friend Keita at Girl Carnivore. I'll season these up, front and back. Not gonna go too heavy on the seasoning because it's a quick cook. Okay, now we are going to throw these on the grill, on the Hasty Bake. Slap these on the grill. Okay, there we go. And with the chicken, since they're dark meat, we're gonna cook it. Internal temp is gonna be 175 when it's done. Now I'm gonna take off these gloves. We're gonna lift this up here. This bacon looks done, son. So we're gonna take those off. And what we're gonna do next here, because the majority of the coals are on this side, chicken's coming along okay, but for it to cook faster, what I'm gonna do is since we got a 2-grate system, I'm gonna move these grates over. Put on the high temp gloves, which I highly recommend. Now, I'm gonna find where these 2 grates split. Simply just slide it on over. I'm gonna grab my tongs here. Yep, they still work. Flip those over. All right, we'll put the lid back on and come check these in a few. All right, so now we'll lift the lid here and check the temps on these. So as I mentioned earlier, with dark meat and chicken, the ideal finish temp is 175. So we are 177 there. And the great thing with dark meat is it's not so much like white meat where it gets super dry if you get past 165. Whereas with dark meat, you can get a little hotter. We'll peel these off and put them on the cookie sheet. Cookie sheet, baking sheet, whatever you call it. I don't give a sheet. See what I did there? Dad jokes all day. So while we're letting that chicken rest, what we're gonna do now is take our Hawaiian rolls. So I'm gonna slice these in half individually, and I'm gonna put them in a pan. Normally I use a 9x11 pan, but today I've got the BAP, or the big ass pan here. This chicken thigh should be done resting by now. So I just like to chop them in little pieces. Get that good flavor. Look how juicy those are in the middle. I know we were told to cook chicken to 165, but like I say, with dark meat, you can cook it to 175. Even a little hotter than that, and you can see it's still very juicy, very tender. So we'll come over here, start pouring that on. Yeah, I've seen some people with these chicken bacon ranch sliders just do deli slices of chicken, but I think when you grill up the chicken thighs, I think the flavor, the texture is just much better. So now that we've done that, next what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our provolone cheese. We're gonna slap that on top. So you can double the cheese, make it extra cheesy if you want. And then I like to put some on the edge, because for me, when I'm cooking these sliders, I like to have some of that cheese just like going over the edge there. I love that. And now we're gonna lay the bacon on. So I said 10 strips. Depends on how big the slices of bacon you have are and how much of a bacon connoisseur you are. So right there. Now for your average person, that would be enough, but we go extra sometimes. So just like with the chicken, we'll make sure we paint the corners here. Make sure we get every bite has chicken, every bite has bacon. All right, so now we got our bacon on there. Gonna take our ranch. So we'll drizzle that on there. I know if some of you folks in the Midwest, there'll probably be nothing but ranch on here, but we'll make sure to try to get every bite with ranch. So now we'll take our tops. We'll strategically try to put them on. Now we'll take our butter and our little brush here, do our best Picasso here and brush. Make sure you get the edges too. And now we'll throw it on the grill here, indirect heat. So I'll put it here on this side. Coals are over here. Grill's about 350 degrees. We'll keep it on for about 10-15 minutes. Okay, so now that these are out, what I usually like to do is put some more butter on top, just a little bit, because what we're gonna do is put some parsley flakes in here, because really we're just trying to get the parsley flakes to stick. We are good to go, ready to slice. Preferably use a serrated knife here. All right, there, let's dig in, grab a couple of these. Look at that cheesiness. There we go, look at that. And you got 12 of these, so you can either keep this batch for yourself or, you know, share if you have to. That's the stuff. All right, this has been Dan Phelps with Learn and Smoke. Thanks for following along in this video. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe. And for this recipe and more, make sure to check out cowboycharcoal.com. And in the meantime, keep cooking with Cowboy.